Okay, Zach can't play HOH, so there's 9 people. Ashton wins HOH, he's not going up. Never going up. Britt wins HOH, he's never going up. Bobby, never going up. Cindy, probably not going up.
Yeah.
Sarah, I don't know, maybe, but probably not going up.
He's not going up, bro, yeah.
She'll go after someone else.
Yeah. Because Sarah's close to Britt as well.
Exactly. Peels, not going up. Kev, probably not going up. Who's left? Willow, not going up.
No, I'm not going up.
And then you.
Not going up.
Yeah, not going up. Unless we decide to take a shot. But, yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man, we just gotta be smart how we play, bro. We can't go around telling people this, bro. The only one we can tell at this point is Zach, because he's HOH.
Yep.
We can't even tell him the whole plan, man. Just tell him we gotta get rid of Bobby. Because you never know, man. Maybe Zach's working with him.
I don't know. I don't know either. I have no
Hopefully
idea.
he's not, man.
No, I hope not. Fuck.
That's why we can't even tell this gotta stay between you and me.
Yeah.
And maybe we text him.
And then if we tell him, okay, here's what we need to do, Godfrey. If we tell Zach this plan and he still doesn't use the veto, let's just hope that he doesn't say anything to Bobby, and you and I let's just chill, and we gotta hope for a twist or something. That's the only thing to save ourselves.
We do.
That's the only way we can stick. There's like a Canada veto or something like that. Otherwise, or you find a secret veto, or I do too. But yeah, he needs to use it. Otherwise, one of us is going for sure.
He needs to, bro.
Yeah.
He absolutely needs to use it. Absolutely. And on top of that, us sitting next to Bobby, we stand a better shot here. Because he's well recognized as a threat. New people are like, I'm dumb here. I am dumb. So they're not going to take me for that.
You're doing a good job of playing that up. But people think you're an idiot. No, they're not, because they think you're an idiot.
And you just clocked it in 20 minutes.
I know, and I saw it in the comps. So people aren't going to be able to.
Because if Zach puts up someone like Sarah could easily beat us, man.
Oh, because she's weak.
Smart.
She's weak.
Yeah, she's weak. The girls will keep it because she's weak and she's a girl.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
With the way
he's drinking the Kool-Aid,
selling the Kool-Aid, bro. This is why it's so crucial. I hope he puts it on.
Yeah, me too, man.
It's a long shot, but I hope so. It's a really, really long
and
shot.
then if he does, it is a long shot. Let's be real. But if he does, next week we stay alive. Both of us stay in the game. One of us wins HOH. We finish the job. We finish the job.
Oh, we'll see what happens, man.
Yeah.
I feel like right now you're probably like more closer to him, so like push that he uses it on you.
I will. I'll try my best.
Like really push he uses on you, bro.
I'll do my best.
At least if you can get off,
then we can make it happen.
Exactly.
I think we can definitely make it happen, Godfrey, 100%. And also too, think about this. Yeah, Cindy doesn't like him, but if you're against Bobby, put her up and send her home.
And I feel like even though she doesn't like me, I'm still kind of close.
Because
I apologized.
And you apologized
before
she was
left,
happy
I
with
made
that.
sure I made peace with her.
You did. Greg didn't, but you did.
Yeah, I did.
That's huge. So.
Well, I hope he does that, man. But like, you gotta push that he uses it on you.
Alright.
I'll tell him too. I'll be like, dude, like use it on JP.
Yeah.
Because right now, like I feel like we know what's to keep me. Because like the guy thinks that I'm gonna fucking
Do what he says. Exactly right.
Because I already helped him in HOH.
Yeah.
So he thinks I'm gonna stay on with him long way. So right now I just gotta play it off like I'm still, on the criminal train,
100%.
You get it off with him using it on you, that would just like really affirm their suspicions.
Exactly.
Like, okay, he's not with them, or else he would have used it on me.
100%.
Okay. But yeah, so like figure out what you can do, bro. Talk to him.
Right.
If he asks me, like I'm gonna try and tell him to one-on-one, but dude, just use it on JP. I'll just be like, you feel like I should tell him that, like.
Yeah, tell him that you're concerned about. I mean, it's a risk, but you know what? If we don't roll the dice, we're fucked anyway. You know what I mean?
Man, we are screwed, yeah.
So just be like, hey, look, I've been thinking about it, and just be like, we should try and get in here together with him.
We get in there together.
Yeah,
with
so that
him.
we
Maybe
just-
late at night. We'll
late at night. Come
talk
in
to
here,
him.
yeah, in the HOH before we go to bed.
Yeah.
Let's come in here.
And then he knows that like we're on the same page. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And Ashley will be in here too. And potentially we can lock down. Boom.
Lock it down
For us. Yeah.
We get rid of Bobby, bro. Send him packing, and then we take care of Bruno next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's gotta be on the DL, bro.
100%.
Even if Bobby asks us, you know.
Yeah.
We gotta tell him, dude, we're still with you.
Yeah, 100%. Because if anything gets out, we're fucked.
We are fucked, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, he can influence a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Easily.
A lot of people. A lot of people.
And I'll tell you right now, I've sat with Greg and Bruno before they cut me off and were like, we have no use for this guy.
Yeah.
Before they actually used to let me in on conversation.
They did.
Even though I was not allowed to speak that
Okay.
much. I'd be like, I think. And they'd be like, okay, yeah. I'd be like, you know how Greg is. Man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he
yeah.
likes to control the conversation.
for sure,
You know?
yeah.
Before, I'll tell you right now, bro, having conversations that I have with these guys, I think the plan that time was to keep Rich. I'm telling you, bro. Usually, you would think Greg was going to do it on the panel,
Mm-hmm.
but it was brutal. He was
Right.
a much more vocal
Really?
point. Like, I'd hear this guy, like, Greg would just talk nonsense, yo. Like, the guy was freaking bipolar, yo. He would be like, one day, he's like, let's get a Peely. Oh, let's get rid of it.
Yeah.
One day, let's get a Godfrey. Let's get rid of JP.
Yeah.
He was all over the place,
Right,
yo.
right.
But, like, was really the calm, strategic mind, right? And in many plans, bro, he really, like, out here, and when he spoke, bro, he had a plan laid out here. Like, at
Really?
most times, it would be him telling Greg that, no, listen, yo, if we do this, if we get rid of another girl, then the boys are strong, yo. Like, the one time where I really saw that he was smart, yo, is when he was saying that, like, we needed to keep, like, Kev and Peels, yo. He was like, we needed to keep Kev and Peels and vote out Johnny, yo, to weaken them. Because, you know, at first, they were also coming after Bobby, right? You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
When, like, we were all, like, in that illusion that it's me, you, Zad, Bruno, Bobby.
Right, yeah.
On those day 1, day 2, day 3,
Yep,
you know?
exactly. Yep.
But yeah, like, in most of those times, bro, it was Bruno laying out the strategy.
Really?
And I actually feel like Greg kind of got the short end of the stick, man.
So,
'Cause
it was
he got the
Bruno
blood.
calling the shots, but Greg got the
Yeah,
blood.
because Bruno told him, do you think Greg is smart enough to pull off any move, man? But
No.
he's an idiot.
He's an idiot. Yeah.
He's not even... Dude, I'd hear Greg talk strategy right there. And I think I'm listening. And he thinks something happened or something.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
dude, Greg, he was dangerous, yeah. Because
Yeah.
Greg was like, you know, he was intimidating, you know. Like, you felt like, I can't go against this guy. He has the numbers.
Exactly.
But in most of the time, the person who really put it on for him was Bruno.
Shit.
That's why even when it came time for Britt to make her big move, I ran up upstairs, yo. Because as soon as Greg told me, he's like, I'm going up on the block, yo. Like, I ran up upstairs, yo, and I asked Britt, yo. I'm like, yo, are you seriously, like, planning on putting up Greg? Because
Yeah.
I also wanted Greg to say it,
Yeah.
man. I asked him, I'm like, are you putting up Greg? And then Britt was like, oh, yeah, you know, because, like, these guys have been running up the house, you
Yeah.
know, telling everybody everything.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was a little closer to Greg than I was to Bruno, because I
Right.
worked out with him. We were
Right.
cool.
Right.
So, like, I asked him, like, oh, but why aren't you putting on Bruno? Those two have obviously, he hasn't been making decisions. So, and she was like, no, I trust Bruno. I trust him 100%.
See?
He's not going off.
See?
And then she ended up putting on Greg.